Hey guys, it's Erica from MeSoup.net, and I am here today to talk about the Apples unit that I do at school. I think Apples is a really fun unit to do with the kids. They learn a lot, and it's a lot of hands-on fun stuff that we get to do. So I'm going to show you today an activity from my mailbox book, Arts and Crafts, the preschool one. I, again, love mailbox. I don't know how many times I tell you guys. So if anyone from Mailbox out there wants to start paying me for promoting your book as much as I do, then let me know. Here's the activity we're going to do today, right here at the very top. It's called an appealing apple, because you're going to peel a lot of paper, and you just can get like a red scrap piece of paper or yellow or green, whichever color apple that you want to do or your child wants to do. Then you're going to draw an apple. And this one kind of looks like a tomato, so don't laugh, just use your imagination. So here is my apple, and I'm going to make a mosaic, and I'm just going to peel a lot of paper. You don't only have to use one color. If you want to use it as a recyclable activity, you can tear out old pieces of paper from magazines and trim red pieces of paper. And like I could just cut this, tear it, get all the red part off of it, and use it to put on my apple. And what's cool about using pieces from magazines also is that it's going to give it a little bit more depth, because it's going to be all different colors, which is going to be really cool. Not just the same shade of red. And apples aren't just perfectly red anyway. Like the Gala or the Macintosh, they're a little bit yellow and a little bit orangey and red. So you're just going to peel a lot of different pieces of paper to fill up the whole thing. Now granted, if you have smaller kids with smaller attention spans, do a much smaller apple, because you get the picture, what I'm trying to say. I always tell my kids to try to fill up all the white spots, because you don't want any holes in there where you can see the paper underneath, because it's more believable and more cool when you can fill up all those white spots. So this is an appealing apple, and you can do this with so many other things, and like fish and rainbows and hearts for Valentine's Day and anything. I can't think right away. Bears for, any unit you want. You can always use a mosaic activity like this, and it keeps the kids busy for a while too if you need some extra time. If you're a mom and you're at home and you want some extra time, or if you're a teacher and you need some time to grade papers. So along with my apple unit, I do lots of cool stuff. I get all different kinds of apples, bring them to class, cut them up, and we have a taste test. And the kids then get to try Granny Smith apples and just red delicious, green delicious, Macintosh, Pink Lady, Gala, any type of apple I find at the store. I always get as many I can find, and we have a taste test. And then you can make a graph to see who liked which apple the most. Did you think it was sweet? Did you think it was sour? And you kind of dissect the apple, and that's when you can show them all the parts of the apple with the stem and the leaf, and this is where it comes from the tree. It also has seeds that almost make a star on the inside of the apple. You can cut an apple in half, dip it in a stamp, or some ink or paper, and do ink prints, and that's a really cool project as well. It's a great time to talk about Mr. Johnny Appleseed. We do lots of little crafts about Johnny Appleseed as well, and tell the story all about him. We can use apple journals, cut in the shape of an apple, all different kinds of paper, staple them together. Talk about, the apple starts as a seed, and then it grows into a tree, and then how the life cycle of an apple starts from a seed, and then it makes into a flower, and then it grows into an apple, and so the whole life cycle of an apple also is really great. So this is another thing. A book that you can use also to talk about apples is The Giving Tree. I'm sure many of you know this story. It's one of my favorites. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. It's a very sweet story about a boy and of his favorite apple tree. And one of the girls I taught with on my team made this book, and I'm sharing it with you so you can make one yourself. And she just put little sentences at the bottom of each page, and the kids had to draw what that page was saying, just kind of like little bits and pieces of the story that were important. So that's it as far as I have for apples. There's tons of apple books out there that you can check out from the library. My apple unit is coming up. The fall is a great time to do apples, to talk with the kids about. And if you even live in one of those great regions where you can even go to an apple farm or apple orchard and pick apples, we really don't have any of those here, at least that I know of, over here by Houston, Texas. So we just kind of pretend and we just go to the store and pick them out. But so again, this is from my Arts and Crafts Preschool Mailbox book, and it had some really cute other apple tree activities in here too, but I just wanted to show you this activity today. And I don't have my sister here with me today like I thought I would. We didn't get a chance to pull it all together to do it with football and kids on Sunday. So I'm here alone. But hopefully next week I'll have her back with me and we can do something really cool that you guys would love to do. So I hope you guys had a great week, and I will see you again next Monday. Thank you. Bye.